Hello, Ms. Buchanan's Algebra 1A class. This is April 9th. This is not due until April 12th, which is just Monday, so maybe you're working on this in study hall today. We're at home. I'm going to go through at least all the odds, and I want to show you a couple of the even ones, the whole process, because I'm showing you these with them already done, but I want to show you the thought process behind these. So we're going to sketch the graph of each line, and we're going to be looking for the x and y intercepts, where the line is going to cross the x-axis and the y-axis. And how I do that is, first of all, I always set x at 0 first. So if 3 times 0, if I had 3 times 0, that would give me what y equals. So y equals 4. I don't have anything else with the y, and I'm done. So that's why I have y equals 4 here, okay? Because I set x at 0 first. So that means just put a point at where on the y-axis where it's a positive 4. And then if I'm to think of y equaling 0, what does x equal when y is 0? That's going to be the x-intercept. So I have 3x equals 4. 3x equals 4, so I rewrote it down here. I have to divide both sides by 3 to get x by itself. 4 divided by 3 looks like this, but in order for it to really work, I want to change it into an improper fraction so I know what this all is, and that would be 1 1/3, okay? Because 3 goes into 4, one time, and you have 1/3 left. All right, so just changing that. You might want to look up a fraction calculator online if you still have problems dealing with improper fractions, or you could even do it like this. You could put it as a decimal. You just want to change these when you're doing these when you're looking for the x and y intercepts if it's a fraction. I know usually when we're doing this with slope intercept 4, we leave them as a fraction so we can figure out the slope. Well, we're not doing that now. We just want to find a number on a number line. So you really do need to change this improper fraction so you understand where to put that point. So you could do 4 divided by 3, and it'll give you 1.33. So that means a little bit past 1, and about 1/3 of the way past 1. It doesn't have to be perfect. Put your point there, and then connect these points. And there's the graph of the line for this equation. That's all you do. Okay, number 3. When x equals 0, I'm left with 5y equals 5. That's why I wrote it here. I divide both sides by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So my first point is where y is 1. And then when y is 0, I have 2x equals 5. 2x equals 5. That is 5 over 2. So if you didn't know, like, where's 5 over 2 on this line, I don't know. Well, you could do 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2. See that fraction? 5 over 2, just like you have it on your paper. 2.5 or 2.5. Same thing. So I go right in between 2 and 3 on the x-axis. And just connect those dots. Okay? All right. Number 5, when x is 0, I have negative y equals negative 4. See how I just block it out with my pen so I could see, okay, x is going to equal 0, 2 times 0 is 0, so I have nothing there. That's what the y-intercept is when x is 0. See, x would be 0. This point here is 0, negative 4. Or, I'm sorry, 0, 4. Because negative y equals negative 4, I don't want to know what negative y is. I want to know what regular y is. So on this side of the equation, if I change the sign, I have to change the sign on that side of the equation. And that gives me 4. So this point right here is 0, 4. So that's when x is 0. And then when y is 0, I'm left with 2x equals negative 4. So 2x equals negative 4. I'm going to take negative 4 divided by 2, and I get negative 2. And I put a point at negative 2. All right. And then I just connect those points. Let me do this one for you, just for the heck of it. And, do it go show you the whole process. Okay, so I always go with x. You could go with y is 0 first or x. I always go with x is 0 first. I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing that. So I'm left with negative 4y equals negative 4. So I write negative 4y equals negative 4. Okay, in order for me to get y by itself, I got to divide both sides by negative 4. So I divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. I am left with y equals 1. So I go to where y is 1 on the y-axis, and that's it. That's that first point. Now, when y is 0, I have 3x equals negative 4. So I write 3x equals negative 4. Because if y was 0, you'd have nothing here. Minus 0, minus nothing. So you just block it out. Okay? And you have 3x equals negative 4. Now, I have to divide both sides by 3. So this is going to be x by itself, negative 4 over 3. What is that? So negative 4 over 3 is going to be negative 4 divided by 3 equals negative 1.3. So this equals negative 1.3. And I could leave it as a fraction. And negative 1.3 is going to be like right in here-ish. Okay? So I could connect these points. You only need 2 points to make a line. And there we go. There's a bonus one for you. Let's take a look at number 7. Number 7, if y is 0, if x is 0, I have negative 5y equals 15. So negative 5y equals 15. I divide both sides by negative 5. I end up getting y equals negative 3. So I go to the y-axis, I go to negative 3. Okay, then if y equals 0, I have 8x equals 15. So 8x equals 15. I divide both sides by 8. Okay, 15 divided by 8 is 1 7/8. Or if you want to do it this way, 15 divided by 8, that's 15/8. It's a fraction. It's 1.87, so almost 1.87. It's almost 2 on the x-axis. So this is my x, this is my y. Okay, this is what I go for, almost 2. And so I connect those dots, those points, and there you have the graph of that linear equation. All right, taking a look at this. When x is 0, I have negative 5y equals negative 5. Okay, take negative 5 divided by negative 5, you get 1. Y is going to be 1. That's going to be my first point. Okay, and then if I have y as 0, I have 4x equals negative 5. 4x equals negative 5. I'm going to have negative 5 divided by 4. That is going to be negative 1 1/4, or it's going to be negative 1.25 if you do it on your calculator. So negative 1.25 is going to be right about here somewhere. I just connect those points. So that would be your x value there. And then for 14, when x is 0, you have negative 5y equals 5. Negative 5y equals 5. 5 divided by negative 5 is negative 1, so I go to where y equals negative 1, and I put a point there. And then I have where y equals 0, I have 4x equals 5. 4x equals 5. I'm going to take both sides and divide by 4, so 5 divided by 4. It's going to be 1 1/4, or on your calculator, it'll be 1.25. So I plotted that point, and I'm going to plot this point. X is going to be a little bit past 1, and then I connect those points, and we're good to go. Let me do one more. Let me do the last one, because I think the other ones might be easy enough for you. Let's take a look at this last one. Okay, when x is 0, I have negative 4y equals 16. So negative 4y equals 16. Divide both sides by negative 4. I get y equals negative 4. 16 divided by negative 4 is negative 4, so I go down here to negative 4 on the y-axis, and there we go. And then if y was to be 0, notice I have 3x equals 16. So 3x equals 16. So I'm going to have x equals 16 divided by 3, because I'm dividing both sides by 3 to get x by itself. What would that be on my calculator? I'm going to have 16 divided by 3 And I have 5.3, so it's going to be a little bit past 5. So that equals 5.3, goes on and on. So 5.3 is going to be like right in here-ish, okay? And then I just connect those 2 points. Okay, and there we have it. Good luck on the other ones. Go ahead and make mistakes. Doesn't, it doesn't matter as long as you correct those mistakes at some point. Then you're on your way to mastering this. Good luck.